Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Twinning with Rice and Cookie. I'm Rice.
And I'm Cookie, and today we are actually playing Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, we said, who cares about beating Gruntilda?
So, yeah, because last time we said, oh yeah, we're gonna play, well, more Banjo-Kazooie, because we never actually beat Gruntilda. But then we decided, you know, people already watched us try. We got really close. We're gonna beat it off stream.
We're gonna beat it off stream, so don't you worry. We can post the pictures for proof.
Yes, but we just figured that we would move on with our lives and play some Luigi's Mansion for the holidays.
Yep, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween almost.
Yep. And today we both got some tea.
Yep.
And Cookie's got some kettle corn.
This is the last of the kettle corn. So there's a lot of, oh, oops. Sorry, should have switched this earlier.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of like little crumbs at the end of my popcorn. So that's all right. Man, we don't really have much story to go on. It's just like, here we are in the mansion.
We just went into this creepy house.
Yeah.
So, it looks like I can't go through this door, but maybe I will. Oh, I lost some health.
All right, don't do that.
Mario.
That's A.
To call his name or to turn off the flashlight?
To call Mario's name.
He looks so cold. You should have worn a jacket.
Looks so scared.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Luigi.
I know.
Yeah, we'll go through this door first. Oh, maybe not.
Got a lot to talk about.
Because we didn't have a chance to talk about
We had no
anything.
chances to talk last time because we were too busy trying to defeat Gruntilda.
Yeah, we were so focused.
Mm-hmm. So, one thing, I'd actually already told Rice this, but on October 3rd, I watched Mean Girls, as you're supposed to. Because it's National Mean Girls Day.
It's October 3rd.
It's October 3rd.
What's the date?
It's October 3rd. Yes, so that's why it's Mean Girls Day. And then, oh yeah, so for Banjo, I think I did actually talk about this, where Argus went through and got as many of the things as we could, so that we could unlock all the extra bonuses to help us defeat Gruntilda, but we still haven't beaten her yet.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I guess I was just well, that was lame. Well, something's happening.
Also,
a floating key. How creepy.
That is creepy.
Guess I'm gonna pick it up.
Also, my Harry Potter progress. Since it's October, I usually go through and watch all the Harry Potter movies because they're all witches and wizards, so that makes it Halloween-y.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. So
you're a wizard, Harry.
So I've now watched the first 3 movies, but like it's usually just on in the background. For the 3rd one, I actually slept through a lot of it. But I've seen it so many times that, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
And I'm loving this animation.
I know, it's great.
Open the door. Open the door.
Hello, hello.
Oh my gosh, she's so scared. The part. Who is this character? Ghostbusters. Yeah, the way their backpack is, I know it's like a vacuum cleaner thing, but it kind of looks like a Pokeball from the side. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, it does.
Because then with the person wearing the white shirt, it kind of looks like a Pokeball.
Ouch. I sure take a lot of knocks in this line of work. Getting too old for this ghost catching tomfoolery. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Professor Egad. Egad. This house, I swear it seems to have more ghosts every day.
Then why do you live here?
What a young feller like you doing around here, anywho? Uh-oh, this looks lovely. Alright, youngster, look lively, follow me, post haste.
For the record, I was going to read anything that Luigi said.
So your name is Luigi. I think our paths were destined to cross. Well met, Luigi. What's this, you ask? Or where's this? Why, these cozy quarters are where I do my ghost studying. Professor Egad's Ghost Research Laboratory. Lab, if you're of a shortening mind. You won this mansion... Oh, you won this mansion in a contest you didn't even enter? Sounds pretty fishy to me. So you believe the mansion actually exists then? Strange. I've been living here since I was a lad of 20 or so. And I'll tell you, that mansion appeared just a few days ago. Spirits have fooled you. I don't know if it's a dream, or an illusion, or what all, but I surely wouldn't be too happy winning a hobby. Now that I get a look at you, I just realized. A guy with a red hat, kind of like yours, went up to the mansion without even stopping to chat, and he never returned. Was he a dream too? What? That guy was your brother? Oh no, that's horrible. He would have stood a chance against those ghosts without my help. You have to go after him. Here's the plan. I'll teach you to deal with the ghosts so you can rescue your brother Luigi.
My name's Luigi.
Brother
Luigi.
I think we want standard.
Yeah, I think so too. So
Okay.
shoot out fire, water, or ice is L. Move Luigi. Change the direction Luigi faces. Makes sense. Turn the flashlight on and off. Examine. Open a door. Search with the Game Boy Horror. Check your map. Check your inventory. Suck things up with a vacuum. All right. I'm going to forget all of this.
Me too.
Kara Avulso's here. Hello, honeys. This is Marco again, right? Is it? I get so thrown off with all the different names he's got.
Poltergeist 3000.
Oh man. Yes, it's Marco.
Okay.
Hi, Marco.
Hi, Marco. Our button to vacuum and the C stick.
Oh, Marco's also streaming. So you're watching us while you're streaming? That seems like it's impossible. Well, what are you playing, Marco? We are getting into the mood for Halloween.
Or something like that.
Those seem to like darkness. Stun them. Hold down the R button and tilt the control stick in the opposite direction. There you go. You're doing great.
Am I? I feel like I'm missing.
Oh, so Marco's waiting for a friend to play with online.
Did you see Ghost Heart? That's your chance to pick him up.
Gotcha.
Put the control stick in the opposite direction to bring him in.
It's almost like we're fishing. Where'd it go?
I think I'm getting him too fast.
You have to get as close as you can before flashing the light. Rather than light, then pow, pow, pow.
Oops. Why am I looking up?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because I'm...
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. That'll do. I got one. Whatever, I'm learning. I get that now. I got some in the gallery. Cool. Is this to do more practice? I don't know. I wish I could go faster. Shiny. Cool. Maybe we'll unlock like paintings or something. Maybe. Oh yeah, we still totally off topic. We still have our AC unit in. And I wanted to take it out today, but I forgot about it. Yeah, Luigi, can't you go any faster? Runs like an idiot. That's not very nice. I guess you're right. 21 paintings. Wow. Now there are only frames. What a crying shame. There are only statues here now, but feel free to look around anyway. Use the X button to check your surroundings. About the Game Boy Horror? Also check out. I did that. Don't try it on angel statues for some reason. So let's try X. Oh, so we take pictures with them? Oh. Oh no, it's just to search more. It's a statue. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we'll try that. Oh, actually, let's look at... Oh, I thought I was going to say something. Luigi, so slow. We're going to try it on this thing. Okay. Nothing? It's glittering though. Weird. Oh, what's this? Is he talking about this? Yeah, I think he's just saying, oh, okay. Yeah, it must be very valuable. Yeah. Looks fancy. Okay, we're done with this. This is waste of time. Waste of valuable streaming time. Yeah, we want to get in the middle of it. We do. But I feel like I'm supposed to be finding something. Are you done appreciating art? Yes. Alright then. Cool. Mansion. Uh-oh. Toad, why are you crying? We finally made it. Oh joy, thank goodness. Me? Well, Princess Peach asked me to come here to look for Mario. He left when he heard that you'd won a mansion and he never returned. He was trying to beat me to it. And then when I arrived here, the mansion was full of ghosts. And I didn't see Mario anywhere, and I kind of freaked out a little. And I didn't know what to do. It's been awful. Please, 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 you have to help me find Mario. Man, what about me? I know. So underappreciated. If he doesn't get back, you have no idea how upset the princess will be. She'll flip. Leave it to me. It's like he should have said goodbye. He's been a jerk. Yay, thanks, Luigi. You made my dark and stormy night. Oh, now there's light. I wish I could do something to help you. Wait, I've got it. At least let me do this. Oh. Cool. Alright. We will save. Yeah. Alright. Cool. I'm glad he's in a better mood. Yeah. And that he lit this up. Yeah. Like, didn't anyone notice we were missing? I don't think so. Nobody cares about us. Oh, can you press A and pick him up? That's what I was trying to do. I'll try this thing. Okay. So very creepy. I started watching a new season of the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. There's a new season on Netflix that they've released one new episode a week.
Oh.
But we're not watching it like that. It's just, you know, we started watching it and already a bunch of episodes were already out there. But, my person that I picked from the beginning, they already got out.
Oh.
The person that Argus also picked from the beginning got out too. So then we had to pick like backup people. I feel like lately we've been doing a really good job of picking people that like last a long time.
And not this time you didn't.
No. But
What a dreadful picture.
that's a great show. I love it.
I do too. It's been a long time since I've seen it though.
Oh. Oh. So we can pick up coins.
Yeah, I picked up a whole bunch of them earlier.
You could try to vacuum up the ones that are on the table.
Something fishy here.
Maybe if you try walking away from it, maybe a ghost will appear. Who put out my candles? You, Mr. Lime Green. Well, dark rooms are dangerous around here. Yes. They love the dark, and now they will get you. Boo-ha. Now you're in for a blinga. Just like the little red cat before you. Oh no, Mario. May you wander lost in the darkness forever. Are you afraid of the dark, little man? Are you, huh? Blah. Here they are now.
Mario!
Oops, I forgot.
What? I can't help you because I have no idea.
I'm not very good at this.
We'll get better. That's good. You're getting so good at this.
It's all about pulling the thing in the opposite direction.
Okay.
So you're right about that. Oh, and that heart is in the middle of the
Vacuum
table.
it.
Oh. I had full health, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got a key.
Hooray.
Oh, map. Cool.
Yum. So what do the coins even do for us?
I don't know.
I see our little thing in the corner, but it says we've got 25.
Mario! Mario!
Maybe we can buy gear upgrades or something.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
a better vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Mario!
I
Mario.
feel like this needs to be vacuumed. Look at all this dust.
It's really dirty.
I'm gonna see if these paintings have anything else to say.
Okay.
I guess I should really see this one, because this is the one who looked funny. Oh, well, you already said that.
Yeah. Alright, well, it looks like this looks like the right door. The big kernels are all gone. It's time for
The little kernels.
Using a
no, this
spoon.
one looks kind of big.
Well, it looks like we can't go back. A door looks locked. Oops.
Show up again.
Oh!
Oops. I froze.
I don't remember what time we started. Good job.
I didn't like that one. I started at like the 15.
Okay. I started a little late today because, so we were all geared up to play, I always want to just call it Gruntilda. Banjo-Kazooie. We were all set up to play, but then we decided, oh no, we'll just start playing Luigi's Mansion. So our whole tech setup wasn't right for that. So Argus, our tech guy, had gotten some quick work done, and then we started just a little late.
There were 2 that came out of nowhere. I don't like these. They got so much health.
Ah. Yeah, it's like, what are you supposed to do when 2 of them are attacking you?
You can't. Oops. Well, at least they stay hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're here.
Good job.
That was a little rough.
You got them all.
Yeah. I wish I didn't get hurt, but
Mm-hmm.
those but those ones that have the 20 hearts.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, I wanted to tell you all about my weekend.
Okay.
So over the
Well,
weekend,
because you were groom's gal.
yeah. So I went to a wedding. Oh, thank you, Belle.
Thanks.
Yeah. So over the weekend. Well, first of all, Belle, welcome. Thanks for coming to our stream. Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, over the weekend I went to a wedding. It was for one of my college friends, and so he was the groom, and so my husband was actually, there were 2 best men. So my husband was one of the best men, and then I was a groom's gal. And so if I wore a dress like the bridesmaids, because then the bride also had some bridesmen, so they wore suits.
Which I think is cool. I didn't have any.
It was really interesting. And then like
I didn't have any groom's guys.
because on Friday night, like on Friday afternoon, I drove out there because it's a
that
couple
green
hours
one.
away. 40. You got this. You're so good at it now.
I'll get him again.
No, you got it. But so on Friday night we had the rehearsal, and so we ran through it like a couple times because it was a little complicated just figuring out where everybody was going to stand. And so
Was it a huge wedding party?
yeah, so there were 6 grooms people and 6 brides people.
That is pretty big.
And so the groom had 2 groom's gals, and then the bride had 3 bridesmen, and then the rest were girls / the rest boys kind of thing. But so the thing is, like, it was confusing because, like, so at the very beginning of the ceremony, like, the guys all like paraded, you know, like in like a line, you know, they all just walked in single file together, and then they, you know, went to their separate spots, and then all the bridesmaids / groom's gals had to walk down the aisle by themselves, and then once you get to the end of the aisle, then you like go to whichever side you stand on. So I was the first girl to walk down the aisle, and you know, it was a little scary, but I'm a pro now because I've been in, well, I guess really I've only been in 2 weddings, and then mine also. But
Yeah,
I'm good at walking slow because apparently people weren't as good as I was. That's what I was told.
Oh, that's good.
But maybe they're just saying that to make me feel better. I don't know.
No, you were good at walking down at my wedding.
But it was really nice to not have it, you know, be my own wedding.
Yeah, did
Because
you
it's nice and relaxing.
did you have to so you walked down by yourself?
Yeah. But the thing is, the
Was
aisle
that nerve-wracking?
Well, the aisle was really short. 'Cause-
Oh.
So the thing is, like,
That's nice.
the ceremony was like underneath a it's kind of like a porch, like a really big fancy porch.
Oops, I didn't want to do that.
And so like it was like a pretty like wide porch. So like there were a lot of seats like width-wise, but like pretty scrunched kind of thing. And then there was like a breezeway where there was the interior of the building, and then on the other side was like where we were gathered up for lines. So it wasn't that long of a walk, so I was totally okay with it.
Cool.
And so my favorite part, well, first of all, they wrote their own vows, which is like intense because
Yeah.
me and Argus, we don't talk about our feelings to each other. We just kind of know like we're cool kind of thing. But so they like talked about their feelings, and the groom was like fighting back tears the whole time he was going through his vows. And so kudos to them for doing their own vows. It was super sweet. But then also the bride walked down to the aisle to it was a like violin rendition of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight?"
Oh, that's really
And
cool.
I loved it. It sounded great, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
And then so the rehearsal dinner, it was a buffet, and like most things were vegetarian things, which was so cool because
Are either of them vegetarian? Or?
no.
Oh.
So I think it's because so I try to eat vegetarian. One of the groomsmen tries to eat vegetarian, and then so does his wife.
Okay.
So yeah. So there's a lot of vegetarian options, which was cool. Same thing with the actual like ceremony, the wedding ceremony too.
What was the best part of the dinner?
Food? So for the rehearsal dinner, there was. Gosh, what was it? Well, so okay, the actual wedding ceremony, there was mac and cheese that was really good, and then there was also, since I was trying to order vegetarian, they had I was able to like order a separate thing, so it was like a tofu stir fry that had like some veggies and stuff.
Okay.
But their desserts were really good. They had cookie cake, like chocolate chip cookie cake, my absolute favorite. And then they also had regular chocolate chip cookies. Some of them were half dipped in chocolate.
Okay, so kind of like how Wegmans does them.
Yeah. And then
Belle says, "Hello, ladies. That sounds lovely, Cookie."
yeah, it was a beautiful ceremony. And then okay, so apparently the groom had told the DJ he wanted it to be like late or like the 90s/2000s pop music. And I was like, that's totally up my alley. So, but the thing is, I only danced to a few songs for the reception. Only songs I really like dancing to. So I danced to Spice Girls and NSYNC and Miley Cyrus.
Party in the USA.
Yep. And
Great song.
gosh, what was... Oh, I also went up for... Because it was like the last song they were playing. I went up for... Gosh. I forgot what the song is called.
That's pretty bad. How's it go?
Well, no, it's the one, like... you know, she was going nowhere, or...
Who sings
She was
it?
taking a train going anywhere. That song. She was on the midnight train going anywhere. Oh, I can't think of what the song's called, but...
Is it Avril Lavigne?
No, it's not Avril Lavigne. It's like a very common song.
I guess I don't remember it. I mean, the lyrics sound familiar. I just can't think of
Oh my gosh.
the midnight train going anywhere. Yeah, I just
And then
don't-
like the big chorus comes in and they go like, strangers.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think
Can't
of-
Stop Believing.
Thank you. So I can't think what the song was called. Yeah, so I danced to that one. But the thing is, what was impressive is that each time I went up to dance, besides the last song, Argus came up with me to dance.
Oh.
And the groom was so excited because usually me and my husband don't dance at weddings because we're both very... Well, I'm horrible at it. Argus is okay. He just doesn't like it. So, but... Because then one of our other friends... that he wasn't in the bridal party, but you know he came to the wedding. But he was very adamant that he was not going to dance. So you know we didn't want to leave him alone, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we did convince him to stay the night because he was gonna like drive back home, dumb, after the wedding. So we convinced him to stay. He slept in the spare bed in our hotel room
Okay.
because the groom slept in that room or that bed the night before. So we split the room with the groom the night before the wedding, and then the night of the wedding we split with the other friend.
Okay, well that's nice. Save some money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Belle says I know the song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Can't Stop Believing. Rice was able to come up with it.
Journey.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go?
Yes, I should.
Though he said that these next ghosts are harder than the ones that
Maybe
I just
I should
did.
go to the practice room.
Okay.
I don't know
Is
how
it okay
to...
if I have some of your popcorn?
Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of...
I'm not going to eat it with a spoon.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. Don't use my spoon. Okay, so I think I can just talk to this toad, right? And then I can go to the other...
No, you have to talk to Egad.
Where's Egad? Is he in here? Do I have to leave?
I don't know where his practice room is.
Well, I talked about a practice room. That's fine. We'll just... Oh, gosh.
Belle says this seems less stressful than Banjo.
I know, right?
It definitely is.
So we haven't beaten Banjo, but we are going to. But we figured since everyone already watched us like get really close, we figured we would just start a new game. So that's what we're doing. Hello, Chris Player.
Hi, Chris Player. How are you?
All right. So
you're just going for it?
I'm just going for it.
Okay. It says you have to press X because these ghosts don't show their hearts very easily. So you have to press X and search for their hearts.
Oh gosh, that's annoying. But like while they're out, that sounds scary.
Uh-huh. This player says, how you been? Miss you.
We are good.
He says, good, I've been busy with work. Glad to be here. Well, at least these ghosts aren't attacking you.
I know. Okay, so that's Mario. Okay, so that's vacuuming.
Yeah, vacuuming.
What is this?
R.
Is both? What does this one do?
What are you pressing?
Left. It's like blowing away, whereas this one's sucking in.
Yeah, I don't remember what they said that one was.
Gosh, why is he aiming the camera?
It's because you're aimed that way. You need to move this. No.
There we go. Wow, this game's already tough.
Yeah, you have to search them for their hearts.
Okay.
Mario.
That's what it said.
Oops. Still getting the hang of these controls. Let me just do a little bit of cleaning here first.
I don't know if that works though.
Well, no, just for those little ones.
Okay.
I assume we're, waiting for the big ones to come.
And Belle says that's cool. Banjo is very annoying at times. Sure is.
Yes.
Yeah, so Chris Player, we've been good. We haven't really been doing all that much. Cookie was in a wedding last weekend. We both had Monday off because we worked for the government.
Yep, so we had a holiday.
So I got my ears pierced, so I have a
we
second...
We haven't been in this room, have we?
Nope. Yeah, so I've got a second piercing now. Migler says, hey, Racing Cookie. Hi, Miglaris. It's been a while. Did you not like Banjo-Kazooie?
Oh my gosh.
I know we didn't like Banjo-Kazooie.
Where'd he go?
Inspect that guy.
Okay.
Like press X.
Ah!
It's okay.
It is not okay. I'm losing health left and right. Do I have to do that?
Oh, no, but you can see his heart now.
He keeps throwing books at me.
Well, then leave this room. We're obviously not ready for it.
That's just I'm not ready for it. You're totally a pro at this game already.
I don't know if I would be able to do that one either, though.
I dropped a piece of popcorn. Gosh. How annoying is
Chris
this?
Player says you guys are ready for Halloween.
Oh yeah, that's why we're playing this game.
Yeah, we thought this game would be very suiting for Halloween.
It's pretty spooky.
But I've got all the parts of my costume in.
That's good.
So I'm being Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. I've never played any of the Tomb Raider games, and I've never seen any of the movies. So, but I got the costume. And Kipler says I can't wait for the new one on the Switch. This game is coming to Switch?
I'm going to die here.
Well, we'll find out what happens.
I just even opened that door and I just did the same thing again. Okay, this is bad. Sorry.
We'll just find out what happens when we die.
We'll at least make progress. Okay, so that's locked. Okay. McGlure says it's been forever. I'm not around when you guys are streaming as much. Yeah, we play kind of early. And, I mean, it depends where you are, too. I mean, because even for us, we do 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., so that's not really prime time. It's prime dinner time. Yeah, I know. For most people. Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead. And Belle says that she can't stand Halloween. Aww. And Chris Player says, yeah, Halloween day. Yeah, see, the thing is, I'm not a huge Halloween fan, but my husband and I, we have some friends over the weekend before Halloween. So we always encourage people to wear costumes, and we just play like board games and other games. And this year, we're gonna play a mystery. We're gonna do like game, or it's like an escape room, but it's gonna be inside in her house. Yeah. So I'm really excited to see how it goes. Yeah. I was hoping Toad could like heal me. No, I don't think so. Yeah. So Chris Player. So for costumes, so I'm going to be Lara Croft, and my husband's going to be Indiana Jones. So we're both going to be like adventure people. And then Cookie and her husband are going to be Player Red from. He's just Red, right? Well, he's like Pokemon Trainer Red from the original Pokemon Red. And then I don't know the name of your girl. Her name is Lyra, but she is okay. So she's the playable. I'm sure it's not Lyra. It's probably Lyra, but I say Lyra. That's my friend's dog's name. It's Lyra. No, then that's probably what it is. So she is the female character you can play as for Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Okay. So she's got a big hat. I was thinking we could wear parts of our costumes next week. Like to work? No, for the stream. Oh, okay, yeah. I like that idea. For work. I don't think people dress up for work. Okay, so we have to do something in this room because it's not letting us go into any other room. Okay, well then I would try turning off your flashlight. See if you see any ghosts coming out of the bookshelf. Okay, well that's not working. Try hitting the bookshelf. Maybe I should take a picture of the fire. I feel like I shouldn't get hurt when I'm doing that kind of thing. And you're not taking a picture, you're just searching. Search. Chris Player says, Lara Croft and Indiana Jones, perfect couple. Yeah, I'm excited for it. In the past we've been Aang and Katara, Gamora and Star-Lord, and one year we were just generic cowboys. Cowboy, cowgirl. And Belle says the escape room at the house should be interesting. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what they have us do. So I was able to find this company. It's called it's some sort of spin-off of Rock, Paper, Scissors, but that's not what it is. Actually, is there any way we can look at that map? Do you know where the map was? Try pressing Z. I thought there was a chance it would be in there. Yeah. Because you already kind of did a loop, right? I got to a dead end. Okay. I got to that balcony. I see. And then Chris Player says, oh, Cookie, Pokemon Red? Nice. Yeah. And then McGlare says, can you read that book before it's thrown? Or search the book before it's thrown. That's a good idea. It is a good idea. Yeah, why'd you leave that room? Because I was dying. I feel like that's pretty good incentive. I just wish I knew how to heal myself. There we go. Alright, we're gonna read a book. I feel like you can only get hearts from defeating things or from opening little dressers. Well, yeah, try searching the book first. Yeah. I couldn't remember. I sure can't read that. Gosh. Luigi. Well, then where can you read it from? From here. Maybe you have to be right next to it. Well, I died. You died. Good night. Too
Too bad, Mario.
I know. So it would just take us back to our last save point.
That'd be my guess, but what I'm wondering is if it healed us.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the training room because I've never.
That's a good idea.
I've never worked with the ghosts before. Okay. Oh, I see. So it shoots out fire, water, or ice. That's why it looks like it was.
That's right.
Pushing away. Okay.
Oh. No, Chris Player, the stream is not ending.
No.
The game said goodnight when
Yeah, I know.
when we died. The game said goodnight.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't worry. And Chris Player's asking when's the cookie cooking stream.
So we actually did a cooking stream.
Oh, he said he knew. He was joking.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a cooking stream a couple weekends ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, not last weekend, but I think the one before. But, oh, you know how we were talking about making bread, right?
Yes.
I found a couple of recipes that don't take that long. They're like quick breads.
I can't see it's hard.
It's because you're not pointed at them.
Oh, and then I'm supposed to vacuum. Got it. Yeah.
And McLaren says, my older sister bought me a fantastic game for Christmas last year called Tacos, but not like Mexican taco.
I see. Correspondence school and sizzling chef bundle.
Yeah, what does that even mean? What is that? It sounds cool.
Pow, pow.
Is it like a cooking challenge kind of thing? Because I know our older sister, she sometimes does cooking challenges, doesn't she?
She does.
Like, sometimes she has to submit brownies or cookies or something.
No, she takes a picture of it.
Oh, is that all it is?
The content or the competition is just, it's just she's being rewarded for trying it and doing it. Because I think it's like you get entered into a raffle.
Okay. Yeah, so Chris says, really? I don't remember your cooking stream. Yeah, we did it on a weird time. Like, I want to say it was Saturday at like a 4 p.m. time. And actually, that's where Belle started watching us.
Yeah.
And McLaren says it's a puzzle-based game where you're solving issues for a D&D party. Is it like an individual game or is it like a group party game? Oh yeah, Belle says they made black rice pudding and s'more cake, I think.
Yeah, a s'more cookie cake.
It was a s'mores cookie cake.
Yep, she's right.
Yeah, because I couldn't even think of what we made. So I guess that was more than 2 weeks ago.
Was it more than 2 weeks?
It's probably 3 weeks ago because I haven't had that rice pudding in a while.
I guess, well, so, because I made the cookie cake kind of for our birthday.
Which was in September.
Yeah, but it was after our birthday.
Late.
It was late, though. So, yeah, I'd say maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Oh, he says it's probably the weekend he was at TCon. I bet that is when it was.
Yeah. But, yeah, we were talking about baking some bread.
Because one of our friends, she just got a house. And so, see, I didn't realize this was a thing, but when I got a house, my in-laws gave my husband and I a loaf of bread, some wine, and I should find out what that third mystery item is. Because it's supposed to be like, the loaf of bread is so that this house never knows hunger. I think the wine is so that you're never thirsty, and then I don't remember what the other thing is.
You say it looks like something might be in there.
Try vacuuming it. Can't hurt. Or try pressing like A. Shake it up.
Trying to dodge the books.
Or try looking at the ship. That looks suspicious to me.
It does look suspicious.
Oh, Meglaris, I think you're right. I think the last one is salt.
Oh.
Salt for like seasoning or flavor.
Yeah.
Or something.
I think you're right.
So we should get her some salt too. But we're thinking we're getting her cider instead of wine. Yeah, cider's better. So Chris said that he thinks that the guy in the rocking chair looks like Luigi. And he's like probably his father or grandfather. It's possible, but I think his hair is a little too light. He looks like an Irish Luigi.
Ah! And Belle says that's morbid, Chris Player. If it is. Yeah. Well, maybe he lived to be a nice long, you know, had a nice long
Whatever.
life.
I'm gonna just keep doing what I was doing because it made his heart appear.
And Chris says he looks like him. See his mustache? Yeah, the mustache is definitely very similar.
There it is.
Nice. Doing great. Keep it up. Doing really good.
Thanks. Got him.
Oh, how wonderful. Look at how nice this room is now.
I know.
Pick it up. What are these?
They look like pearls.
Maybe. Aren't you gonna get the chest?
Well, of course. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any of the pearls.
Oh,
All right, another key.
You know what I was gonna say? And I was gonna say this like multiple streams ago.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was looking at, or I was listening to a food podcast one day, and apparently, oh wait, these are long messages. So Belle says, he said, man, I was just trying to read my book. He was, the poor guy, the ghost. He didn't even have a chance to read his book. So McLaren says the complete traditional list would be bread, salt, sugar, and honey, so your life has sweetness. Broom and coins, so you always have luck. Candle. Is it like broom or coins? Sugar or honey? Candle or olive oil? So your home will always dwell in light, and wood dwells in stability, and a plant. Home always has life.
Whatever, Luigi.
That is quite the list. We'll probably just do bread, salt, and wine. Heaven's Fury's hosting. Thank you, Heaven's Fury. Chris Player says Game Boy horror. I know. Killing ghosts left and right. We're ruining all these ghost lives.
I know. We are.
Okay, so yeah, McLaren says correct. It's broom or coins, sugar or honey. Yeah, but that's a ton of stuff. But
That's a lot.
I mean, that would be kind of cool to bring her all this stuff. She'd be like, well, now I got all this stuff.
Hey, just so you know, Luigi thinks there's something in the fireplace and in that bottle, but
Okay.
I can't figure out how to do anything with them, so we're just leaving.
So maybe we can come back once we are able to shoot ice and stuff.
That's a good idea.
And Belle says, that's a lot, McLaris. Yep. Yeah, it is. But yeah, so we're going to make her bread. I'm also bringing some jam that I made. I made Concord grape jam a few weeks ago.
It's really good.
It was a huge pain in the butt. And I made it last year and I was like, I'm never doing this again. And then one of my coworkers is like, oh, I've got a whole bunch of wild Concord grapes in my backyard. Do you want some? So of course I'm like, oh, sure. So then I made a whole bunch of jam. So I was going to give her some jam too.
Oh.
And Chris says, you guys make the best food. Well, thanks. Too bad you don't live close enough to have any of it. Yeah, so this quick bread recipe I saw, it was like a wheat bread. So it has wheat flour. There's her heart.
Found it.
No, your heart. We don't care about your hair. But yeah, so it's a wheat bread, so it uses whole wheat flour, or white whole wheat flour. It uses a little bit of honey or molasses. But it seems pretty easy, and it cooks for like 45 minutes, so I could make that if you want to pick up some cider or something.
Okay.
McLaren says, it definitely works a lot better if young adult starting off in the world, bread, wine, spices, cutting boards, broom. Oh, cutting boards for the wood. That's a good idea.
That's really smart.
Broom, money would help out a lot back then. Yeah. Yeah, well, and we asked her if she wanted to do like a little, like if she wanted us to bring food and we could do like a little potluck for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, because I don't know if she needs cutting boards and stuff, but I think giving her bread, wine, and, I mean, we could give her like I had said we could do a gift card to Home Depot.
Yeah, but that's not fun.
Argus says vacuum the curtains.
Oh, that's a good idea. What's happening?
Is it?
I think we're just kind of cleaning it at this point.
I think it's just dusty.
Yeah, I think so too.
Belle says, and wine.
Oh dear.
Oh, and wine. A lot of wine. What we do without you, Argus?
And Chris says that's why they're rice and cookie. They love food. Yep, we sure do.
I let go.
That's okay, she'll come back. You won't have to start from scratch. Oops. Argus says that vacuum is the new egg move.
Mario.
Gotcha.
Oh.
And Banjo-Kazooie was
Banjo-Kazooie's
all about
all
the
about the
eggs.
eggs.
But somehow we would still forget that that was a thing we could do.
Oh, actually, unless we wanted to actually give her wine instead of cider, because I've got wine in my basement. A whole bunch of Chardonnay that we didn't really want. We said we wanted a mystery box of white, but we got 3 of them, and they all ended up being Chardonnay. So that was a little disappointing. Because my sister-in-law works at she works at a wine manufacturer, so we can get a whole bunch of wine for pretty cheap. Maglara says I don't really care for wine, so I like sweet whites, or even like a semi-dry or semi-sweet. But I really like Riesling. That's my favorite. But not like...
Oh, it's Toad out there.
Yeah, it's Toad. I think Barefoot, like, I don't like their Riesling. I think their Moscato is decent.
Look at Luigi. He's looking so great.
He is looking great. And actually, if you look at the mirror, it might take you back to
Oops, I didn't want that.
It might take you back to the main room, because that's what the other mirror did.
I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool, and then we'll save.
And Chris says, wait, so I missed the ending of Banjo-Kazooie? Well, the thing is, we didn't actually beat it. We went against Gruntilda probably, what?
At least
5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
And we got so close to the end, but we did not beat her.
Can't Stop the Kittens is hosting with 4 people. Thank you, Can't Stop the Kittens.
Thanks, kittens.
How are you today?
Yeah, Kitten says, woo, this is such a cute game.
We've never played it.
Yeah, we haven't, so this is all new to us.
Yep. Still learning, but I think we're picking it up pretty good.
I think so too. Yeah, so with Banjo, we said that we would beat it sometime off stream so that you guys didn't have to watch us continue to struggle with it. Because also the game was glitching on us, so it wasn't completely our fault.
Yeah.
So, but we're planning on beating it off stream, and then we'll take a picture so you guys can all see.
Yeah.
And Can't Stop Kitten says, getting by, rough day, but happy I streamed. How y'all been?
We're
been
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been pretty busy. With what, though? I don't know. Somehow
I've been cooking a ton. Because the one weekend I made the grape jam. Another
You
weekend...
haven't, and she made so much applesauce last weekend.
Yeah.
It was
So last
ridiculous.
weekend I made tons of applesauce. Plus I made this bone broth. I don't know what possessed me, but when I was at the farmer's market, I bought a bag of bones from my chicken guy. And it was just like, you have to boil it for like at least 12 hours. So I was boiling, or no, 8 hours. So I was boiling it, though they say what's better is if you do 24. But I'm like, who has time for that?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I boiled it for 8 hours, and, or maybe it was 10. But anyways, and then I had tons of broths, and I'm like, what do I even do with all this broth? So I gave some to her. I've been letting my brother eat some of it. I made some soup, chicken, or no, it was potato soup. But that's what I've been doing. I feel like I've just been doing nothing but cooking, and I'm kind of sick of it, so I'm really excited to not cook this weekend.
Oh, this is totally what we have to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, little baby, you're gonna kill it?
What? No, I don't.
Can you vacuum it?
I don't want to play with you. Oh my
might
gosh,
have
wrong
to-
way, wrong way.
You might have to look for his heart.
I think maybe I've got to vacuum up his toys first. Or maybe
Can you shoot it back at him?
that's what I'm going to do. If I could pick it up again, that would be cool.
Maglara says that her sister loves Rieslings too. Yeah, I think they're the best. I think they're good. But there is definitely a difference between a good Riesling and a bad Riesling.
Now I just got to do it a billion times, I bet.
Probably 3, because it's a Mario game. Yeah,
Give me an owie.
Hate grown-ups. Oh, Kishboy says the last boss is hard. She's not that hard. It's just, I think it was more that the game was glitching on us.
What is going on?
Something that we should have been able to do, it wasn't registering. So it was just frustrating. And Belle says,
and it is hard.
Not the baby.
It is hard.
Oh, that baby needs a timeout. Yeah, it does.
Holy crap, yeah.
This baby is trying to kill us.
Yeah, this is really scary. Wow. Especially when it does that.
Yeah. I feel like there was some TV show where a little kid was doing something like this to an older character.
Ah!
Wow, what are you supposed to do?
Just keep running? I don't know.
Well, Can't Stop the Kittens, I'm glad that that you're happy that you streamed to let some steam off of your day. Whenever I have a bad day, or if I get stuck in traffic, because that makes me really mad, we have a punching bag in our basement, so
Oh shit, I'm supposed to be vacuuming him right now.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing. So I just punch the punching bag, like, you know, really gets some anger out. And Chris says, oh, I see. Well, you can finish the game offline. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we could even videotape it and post the winning video.
Yeah. I felt bad, especially because people saw us, like, basically beat it.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it'd be a really repetitive stream if we just did that again.
And Belle says the Jinjos was acting up. Yeah, those Jinjos. There were so many levels where we just were like, well, we died and we're not even going to bother getting these. But you went back for all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, well, Argus did most of the work, if I'm being honest.
Get rid of that baby. Yeah, vacuum him. This is weird that we're in the cradle. Though, this does kind of remind me of the ending scene of Ant-Man, which I really like. I mean, just because he shrinks down in size and they're fighting on that train set.
Yeah, I don't, because
it was
I
really...
only saw it the one time.
Oh, okay.
In theaters.
Mr.
I liked it.
Farouk is now following. Thanks for following, Mr. Or Farouk or MR. I'll call you Farouk.
Yeah.
Thank you for following. Happy Halloween.
We're playing this game because it's spooky.
Yes, very Halloween.
We've never played before, so.
Yeah, but it's definitely much more forgiving than Banjo.
Oh my gosh, and it's also, I don't want to say it's more fun. I did like Banjo, but
I got so frustrated with Banjo.
I know you did.
Gosh, this baby is annoying.
I know.
You can kill him this time, though.
I know I can.
As long as you can actually shoot
Gosh,
him.
I know. It's because I wasn't aimed well, but I was too stubborn to change the aim.
Nice.
All right, got him.
Good job.
Whew, that was a lot of work. But the late, it's
Yeah,
on
it's
now.
on.
It took a little while, like phased in. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Chris says, oh no, a punching bag. No, but it's a good punching bag. It's actually, I bought it for Mr. Rice for Christmas one year. I was like,
the computer vibrated. Not the computer, the controller.
The controller.
That's why Luigi's all... Luigi. Thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come on back to the lab? When you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. But ho, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss. That's a tongue twister.
Alright.
Yes, this is a GameCube controller.
Oh, yeah. Belle says that she's been having a bad couple of weeks and I need punching bags. Yeah, I think it does help. It, you really let that anger out. And McLaren says, do you do kickboxing or something, Rice? I actually did a little kickboxing workout today, but I mean, in general, I have a stationary bike and I do yoga. And during triathlon season, I run and swim.
But now triathlon season's over.
Yeah, but triathlon season's over, and I'm like, what do I do with all of my days that aren't? Because I still bike because it's good low impact cardio. But yeah, now that I'm done swimming and running, it's like, what do I do? I forgot. But yeah, so I've been doing kickboxing and yoga still.
I don't know if you got that. They're turning the ghosts from our vacuum cleaner into portraits.
Oh, okay. Are they gonna go in the museum?
I think so.
That's cool. And Maglara says my mom got into kickboxing when she turned 46. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good workout because, I mean, a lot of times for the workouts, you're not actually punching a bag. You're just punching the air. That's what I did today. And you do some kicking. They're fun.
3 ghosts.
Wow, you did all of those. You're such a pro at this game.
I'm a pro.
Oh, I guess
they belong in a museum. That's right, Argus.
I guess it's my turn once we get past this. Oh,
here. Yeah, we'll save, and then you can start up.
All right. We're gonna go to the mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do recommend kickboxing for people. I think it's fun.
Yeah. I end up doing just a lot of yoga, but I've been really lazy like the past 3 weeks to a month or something. I don't know. I just haven't felt like doing anything, so I kind of forced myself to do a little bit, and then that's it. Yeah. Did we get a key from that last one? We must have. Check your map.
How?
Yeah, why? Because usually it shows us like a key. Oh, I think, sure, try to open that door. Or is that the one you just tried?
No, I hadn't tried it.
Go back to the baby room.
It looks like, is this the baby room?
Yeah. So I must have gotten a key.
What was in this?
I think it must have been a key.
Mario.
I honestly don't even remember, so that's pretty bad because it happened like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Belle said that she did kickboxing a while ago and needs to go back.
Yeah. Yeah,
it is fun every time I've done it.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just more work than other things.
That's true.
But Maglaris' mom got really into kickboxing.
Oh, did you see this toad?
Yeah, the toad that's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already pointed that out.
Oh, actually. Are you sure?
Yeah.
This room?
Yeah. I pointed him out and you said, yep, that's a toad.
No. I did say, yep, that's a toad, but I thought maybe that was a different room. Actually.
Oh, actually, maybe it was a different room. No, it was this room. It was this room. Okay, so then Maglaris' mom got into BJJ. What is that?
I don't know.
And then was trained by Future by an MMA fighter.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
I think maybe
always
we're
thought
done.
It was cool. She had no problem trying new things. Yeah. See, our mom is like afraid. Like she's cool with trying new things, but she just doesn't like going by herself.
Well, because I asked her to try a yoga class with me, and she's like, no, she's like, I've never done it before, or like in a class, she's never done it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Mom, it's fine. Nobody cares. Like, and they'll help you. Mm-hmm. But she was like, I don't want to do it.
BJJ is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Yeah, I've never done like an actual. Cause we did that one class.
I found it Neville's Big Baby Date.
Care Diary.
Big Baby. Yeah, that's
sure. He seems to scare people in ways the other. Okay.
Twins. They're afraid of fire, water, cold, and wind. They shake with fright and beset by the elements. Sometimes I think they're more childlike than the baby.
I was going to say
Book of Riddles.
Oh yeah, so we did a class before where it was like a boxing studio. Mm-hmm. But like they had you go to different stations where like one you're like punching the guy's hands, you know, if he's like telling you to aim up here or down here, you know, so you had to keep like responding to what he was telling you to aim at. And then there's one thing where you just had to push this really big thing like down the room, the length of the room. I thought that was cool. It's like, you know, just physically moving things is somehow more rewarding.
Yeah, it's more satisfying.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I just moved that thing. Chris Player says, so the main reason of the game is that Luigi is looking for Mario, right? Yes, that's correct. So Luigi won this mansion in some contest he never even entered. So Luigi won, and then Mario's all like, hey, he doesn't even tell Luigi where he's going, right? He just
goes.
He just goes, because he's going to, like, steal the mansion from Luigi? I don't know.
Probably.
But then also, Toad shows up, and he's, like, freaking out because Mario's gone. But it's like, Luigi's been here, like, this whole time, and no one's concerned about Luigi. It just seems like they don't care about Luigi, and it's not fair. It's not right.
Poor Luigi.
I think they, like, care because Peach really likes Mario.
Probably. And this isn't really helping.
I mean, it might be important.
Yeah.
Ghost children.
I just didn't know where else to go, so I thought going in here might help.
Yeah. You could check the map again. I'm sorry. Because, like, what about that room to the right? We have no way to get into that room, do we?
No. That was the one I just tried.
No. The
This
one
room?
No, the one, like, way to the right. The one that's got the key over there. But we've got no way to get in there.
Right.
But this door, like, eats us, right?
No, this door just doesn't open.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you remembered what was in that chest. I wish I'd looked at it.
It must have been a key.
Well, but then... shouldn't we have a key somewhere?
That's why I was calling your attention to that other room that's got a key.
You'd think they would say, like, a key. Well, I guess... yeah, we'll look for...
It does sound like Mario to go get all the good stuff before his brother can get to it. It's not right.
Go down here. No.
So now we can go through there. Didn't
Yeah.
we go through there before?
No. It hurt me before.
Hmm.
Mario!
Oh, actually, I'm gonna take this first. Whatever.
It's worth a shot.
You're right, we did get a key.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised it didn't show that we had a key. Like, at least in Zelda, it shows when you have
I know.
a key. Oh, well. Oh, but I was going to tell you, back when I was listening to food podcasts...
She's been listening to a lot of podcasts.
I have been.
Okay, so food podcasts.
So, apparently, like, you know how we're streaming video games?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, in South Korea... they stream people eating. No talking.
Just eating.
They just eat.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like, yes, I'm eating right now, but people aren't watching me. Or they're not watching us because they want to see us eat.
Right. But yeah, I thought
It's
it was
really weird.
Yeah, because they're
I'm
like,
not comfortable with that.
they're like, oh, do you ever want to, have company while you're eating and you don't want them to say anything? It's like, oh, you can just watch these South Korean people do their streams on eating.
That's weird. I feel like they should at least talk about the food that they're eating.
I know, yeah, but yeah, I don't think they do. But I found that very interesting because I'm like, well, we stream video games,
Yeah.
which they might think is weird. Who knows?
South Korea loves video games.
Yeah. Japan too.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Okay, so you've been doing lots of cooking.
I have.
I've been doing a lot of reading. As I've been saying, I feel like for the past bunch of streams, I've been reading the Lunar Chronicles books.
Yeah, I feel like she's been talking about nothing but that.
For like a couple months at least. So,
Oops, what am I doing?
I've read through the whole series now, except for the two like spin-off books. So I'm actually reading them both at the same time. One of them I read at home, and the other one I read while I'm at work when I have like my lunch break. So, and I'm making some good progress. I'm like a third of the way through the book at work. That one's really short. It's only like 200 pages. So I've been reading those.
Why can't I do this?
I finished listening to Memoirs of a Geisha.
Okay.
Because so I'm planning to go to Japan next year, so I'm like preparing by listening to audiobooks and stuff. So it just gives you some like background on the country, and I enjoy doing it before going somewhere new.
Yeah.
Because
I think it's good.
Because I think I told you when
I can't get this right. Sorry, this is
that's okay.
kind of annoying. Not as annoying as banjo. I just can't tell if this thing is in front of me or behind me. And I just can't do it.
Lilyfish is here. She says, "Hi guys." Hi Wavefish.
Hi Wavefish.
So Wavefish, really quick recap. Yes, we were finally playing something spooky. Playing some Luigi's Mansion.
Finally, I got it.
Which we've never played, but we're learning fairly quickly.
Somewhat.
And Chris Player just asked how her day's going. Wavefish, really quick. So I was just telling everyone
about the Lunar
Chronicles, how I've finished the series except for the 2 spin-off books, which I'm now reading those 2 at the same time, like one when I'm at work and the other one when I'm at home. And I've really enjoyed the whole thing, and I really like them. They're great. But it is still I will keep maintaining, it's a very teenage book. I get that, but it's a fun story. So, but yeah. But also, yeah, because I don't know if I told people on stream, but there's a coloring book for the Lunar Chronicles. I put it on my Amazon wish list. Because there's no movie or anything, which someday maybe they'll make one, but yeah. So in the meantime, I will color, and that will be fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah. And Wavefish is glad I liked it, because she thought I would.
Why can't I get this one?
Anyways, okay, so Wavefish, okay, everyone, Wavefish is planning to come to Japan with me this next year. So Wavefish, I just listened to Memoirs of a Geisha to give, it's really just background on, well, first of all, it's not even a true memoir because it's written by some man that like interviewed a bunch of geisha, but then apparently he really like messed things up. So his, the story's not really actually accurate to the life of a geisha, but I think it's still an enjoyable listen/read.
Do you think he's one where I have to inspect him?
Maybe. He's yellow. We haven't come across a yellow one yet. He bolts.
Yeah, we have. The yellow ones, all you do is
try
oops, wrong button.
Try like vacuum cleaning things around it. There's like nothing around it.
Yeah.
You might just have to get closer to him.
Maybe. There we go. You're right. Just had to get closer.
Man Right is waving. Hello.
Hi.
This is Twain with Rice and Cookie. I don't think we've seen them here before. She's Rice, I'm Cookie. And we are twin sisters.
What are they doing?
They're strangling you. He's dying. There's another one.
I know. I don't know.
So Wavefish, a geisha is... There we go. I guess...
They're like companions.
No, they're actually not. Okay? Really? So this person was wrong. Okay, so a geisha is like... So like in Japan, you see the people wear like the beautiful kimonos, like the white painted faces, and like the fancy hairdo and stuff. That's a geisha. And so they're really entertainers. So they will like go to tea houses and entertain like businessmen and stuff. And so they can usually play instruments or dance really well. They're supposed to be really good at conversation. And that's... So, but the thing is, like, the book Memoirs of a Geisha is actually not accurate, but I haven't read a accurate depiction of a geisha. But in the book, it's like a fancy form of prostitution, which I don't think is actually
more
accurate.
Like in Firefly.
In Firefly, like, Inara is like a companion.
Yeah.
And so she's, like, supposed to accompany people and like make them feel comfortable, and she gives them like foot baths and stuff. But yeah, geishas usually dance or play instruments. I don't think they sing, though. I don't think that's...
Don't some of them play piano? Or musical instruments?
Well, yeah, they play
Oh.
like a kind of guitar thing. Or at least in this book they did, which is not really accurate, so... But, Wayfish says that sounds like a host club. I don't even know what that means. But, yeah, so I listened to the book as a, like, preparation for going to Japan. Really, like, so she lives in Kyoto in the book. And, so...
That's the name of the Japanese place, Aida. Kyoto.
Yes. Which is, like, you know, a beautiful city, they say, and it's, like, very traditional Japan. But, so, yeah, I listened to that to prepare. But I don't remember, I think I told you that before I went to France a few years ago, I read The Count of Monte Cristo.
Yes.
That's a long book, everyone, and it took me, like, I think over 6 weeks to read. To read it, where, like,
Yeah, because it's what, like 1,000 pages or something?
I want to say it was like 1,600. It was a lot of pages.
Yeah.
So, like, every day I'd come home from work.
I think Mom read it too.
Oh, did she? So I got, like, a piece of popcorn stuck in my throat.
I totally killed these guys before. I don't know why they're back.
But, I really liked Count of Monte Cristo. It was just really long. Every day I'd come home from work and I would eat dinner and then I would read and then I'd go to bed. And that happened for like 6 weeks.
No. These guys.
I will say I watched the movie Count of Monte Cristo. There's
the
been a few movies, but the movie I saw, I was like, what's going on? This is so different from the book. So the movies aren't accurate. You should probably just read the book if you want to know what happens.
Oh, this is so annoying. I'm just gonna let those guys be.
You're doing a fantastic job. Open the door. But the next book on my to-read list is Little Women. Because the movie's coming out. The Little Women movie is coming out in December, I think. And it's a classic that I've never read, so I want to read it. So that's on my list. Wayfish likes Luigi's permanent grimace. But in this game, he actually smiles really big sometimes. Like right after you catch a big ghost. Like, once Rice takes care of these ghosts, I'm sure he's going to smile really big. Yeah, I don't like the paintings. I wouldn't call it art. Can't Stop the Kitten says that Russian novelists are a big blind spot of mine that I need to fix. I don't know.
Who says that?
Can't Stop the Kittens. Little Women's not written by a Russian novelist, is it? I don't think I've read it.
Monte Cristo might be. Ugh.
No, Monte Cristo is written by Alexandre Dumas. He also writes The Three Musketeers.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these guys.
First you have to take a picture to see their hearts. I mean,
It's not taking a picture, it's just searching.
Oh. Where are your hearts?
Ugh.
Okay, so Belle says, so I said The Count of Monte Cristo, the movie was nothing like the book. Belle said that The Princess Diary is nothing like the movie. That's a shame because I love the movie.
Yeah,
But,
Anne Hathaway's coming out role.
But as I said before, the worst
Yeah, I don't think it's working.
The worst movie to book adaptation, or book to movie adaptation that I've seen so far is Born Identity. I feel like that is the least accurate one that I've seen. I've seen a lot of really inaccurate ones.
So
but
apparently I can just like,
just suck them up and you're good.
yeah. Oh, never mind.
Probably just gotta catch them all and then something cool will happen. They sound a lot like Shy Guys.
They are Shy Guys.
Yes, Wayfish, I think Born Identity was worse than Aragon. And Can't Stop the Kitten says that, no, just in general, Russian novelists, he's behind on. Not that Little Women's not written by one. Where are your hearts? That's the quote of the stream.
Okay, I think that's what we have to do.
What?
Oops. Maybe not. Because after you vacuum, because you can vacuum their masks away.
Okay.
So I thought after that, because then they stop moving. I don't like being this.
I don't like this angle. I feel like they can sneak up on you really well.
See, but look, I should be able. Oops.
You could try shining a flashlight on it, see if maybe its heart shows, and then...
Oh, yep.
And then you have to vacuum down. The book-movie dichotomy is interesting. Sometimes you'll have a better film than a movie.
Ah, you gotta do it so quick.
Or a better film than the book, with the author agreeing, but those instances are rare.
No, I did the wrong thing again.
I've heard that Fight Club, the author of the book, said, yeah, the movie's way better, just watch the movie. You got it.
Oof, one.
Which I want to read. I want to read Fight Club someday, but I've got too many.
So many other.
I've got too many other things to read first.
I wish I had more time to read. Like, I wish I could just spend all day reading instead of working.
That's one of my favorite things about, like, whenever I go travel, I always bring a book with me because, like, it's good for flights and if you're just waiting for your flight and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like I get a lot of reading done, like, when I travel.
No, why do I keep pressing that stupid button?
Wavefish says, it's a show or book?
No, I did it again. Why?
Wavefish is a book and a show. It's called We Have Always Lived in a Castle. She says it's really good and it's on Netflix and the casting is pretty spot on. So is it a movie or is it like a Netflix show that's based on a book? It's a book and a movie. Okay, We Have Always Lived in a Castle. I'll write it down. Add it to my never-ending list.
Darn it. I keep pressing that button. It just makes me so mad. There we go.
Can't Stop the Kittens isn't crazy about Fight Club, the book or movie.
I wasn't crazy about the movie.
But the author says... Yeah, so the author is mostly a provocateur. I don't even know how to say
Provocateur?
that. Provocateur? Is that how you spell that word? Without much muscle.
See, what I didn't like about the movie is, like,
I have to... Wakefish says we have to see We Have Always Lived in a Castle.
Okay. So, like, I usually don't mind.
Oh, no, sorry. She said... I'm so sorry. I got that wrong. She says she wouldn't say we have to see it.
Oh.
But it is interesting.
Well, I was gonna say, the thing with Fight Club is usually I don't mind violence in movies, but somehow when it's like people punching each other, it just makes me feel gross. I just like it. And there's too much of that in Fight Club for me.
All I know is like the big twist at the end, I
did not see that.
I didn't see it coming and I was in denial when they even said this is how it is. I'm like, no, it's not.
Oh, I missed the big heart. That was a mistake. So I went for the stupid
pearls.
I didn't think any of it was actually gonna go away. Got a key. You can tell me where it goes? Oh,
Here we go.
it's right in my room.
Wavefish, I don't remember if you were here when I was talking about it, but I did rewatch Aragon recently because I thought maybe after not reading the book for like over 10 years, that maybe I would look back on the movie and be like, this movie's not so bad. So the thing is, it is bad. I recognize that, but I also recognize it's not the worst film to book I keep saying film to book. It's not the worst book to film adaptation I've ever seen. Yeah. Luigi's got a nice big smile when he reads the ghost.
I know. Before Luigi, he just is always so nervous when he has to open another door.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be that. Yeah, that's why it's gotta be more in here. The lights haven't come on yet.
Yeah.
How do you know?
That's how you know. I wish so that she thinks even if you know nothing about the book, Aragon is still a bad movie because it's just all over the place. It is. And it's just,
Yeah, it's been a really long time since I've seen it. Or since I've read the book.
yeah. The thing is, I do want to read the books again. It's pretty low on my priority list just because I do have so many other books.
So many things to read.
And in general, I really like reading, and both for movies too, just like watching things or reading things I've never read or watched before.
Mm-hmm. And there's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
People are writing books every day.
I know. There's a lot.
Oh, got some coins in there.
Yeah, didn't
I
you?
think that's all this room has.
You said you made a Goodreads account, right?
No, I didn't.
Did you say you were going to?
I said I thought I should.
Okay.
Can you put books on there that you want to read but haven't read?
Yes. So I actually have a list right now of books I want to read, even though I've got other books I want to read that I haven't added to the list yet. But it's really good because it helps you keep track of the books you've already read.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to remember book titles sometimes.
Right. Well, because I told you I'm listening to that book that I know the guy who is the voice actor for it.
Yeah.
And I'm actually really liking it, even though things aren't turning out so well
Okay.
for the main character.
She said it's kind of like the jungle.
Yeah,
Except they're in the Amazon.
By Upton Sinclair. Yeah.
But what is the book called that you're actually listening to?
It's called Before We Died.
Before We Died.
Oh, this is just it here. Yeah, so it's about these two brothers. They're Irish Americans, and they go to the South American rainforest because when the rubber industry was really taking off, a lot of people were told like, oh, you should go here because you can get rich quick and build a fortune. So they bought into it. Actually, really, it was their dad who bought it. But anyway, so that's where they are, and but I mean, I don't know if I would really enjoy it if I was reading it, but I don't know. I like listening to it. I think he's doing a good job with it.
Yeah, one of her friends from Cornell Count One, he had like a good job, and then he quit it.
He was an acquaintance. I mean, I liked him, but we weren't close.
Yeah. But so now he reads audiobooks.
Yeah, he does ads too.
Okay.
But he
does like radio ads,
or TV ads. But he does voice acting now, which I think is really cool because he had like a high stress job in finance in New York City, and then he was like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. So now he's a voice actor. I'm like, that is so cool.
Honestly, I think voice acting is like one of the coolest professions. Yeah. Like if you're gonna be in. Granted, it's not like necessarily show business because you can do audiobooks and stuff. But I just think it'd be nice that like, even if you did like animated movies or something, people might know your voice, but they probably won't know what you look like.
Right.
Which I think is super awesome.
Maybe I didn't actually kill those other guys at one time. Because I decided I want to just clean this hallway out so
you don't have to deal with it every time?
Yeah. Because it is really annoying, but I just don't know where all the bad guys are.
Are we sure that we can actually clean it?
I guess not. But I don't know. I thought we could. Oh, my gosh, that's interesting title. Yeah. Yeah, A lot of people have already died in the The rainforest is not a friendly place, especially not for white people, because you know, they get injured and stuff. Disease.
Waypush said that she and Skeleton have met quite a few anime voice actors at cons, and they're always the sweetest people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't know, it just has to be a really cool profession, you know? All you do is read lines. It's like, if they tell you to do it with more emotion or sound angrier, you know, you just... Of course, it's easy for me to say, yeah, you just do it, because... Not that I have any experience with that kind of thing. Speaking of which...
Oh, we can go in that door.
So...
You're going to be a voice actor now?
No. I was going to say, as I've said before, I'm working on my New Year's resolution to make my movie that I had the idea for 3 years ago. So, we're planning to film this Sunday, right? That's locked in. Did you lock that in?
Not really, because...
Not really? What?
Because I'm visiting my in-laws this weekend.
No. So the thing is, my New Year's resolution was to finish this movie this year. So to do the filming, granted, it's probably only going to be like a 5-minute film. It's going to be really short.
Doesn't matter. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome though. And so, yeah, my goal is to do it by the end of this year, and the end of the year is approaching, but like most of the year I just kind of ignored this resolution. I was like, yeah, we'll do it when we do it kind of thing. But it's really coming up, and gotta film it soon, so. Okay, so you're not gonna be in town this week. Maybe I'll be able to do...
You could search for that bridge.
Yeah, well, so the thing is, the original location where I came up with this idea, I was like hiking in the woods and stuff. And I was like, this would be a really cool place for a movie. But then it's kind of far away. It's like maybe an hour and a half from here. I was like, we're not going to go all that way just to film. It's like, yes, it's a cool location, but I'm sure there's something closer that will also work. So there's this park that's really close to where Rice's house is. Like really close. And when you look at pictures online, people like posted pictures of this bridge that looks really cool. It's like one of those old school covered bridges.
Yeah, like the old fashioned.
And so I want to have that be in the movie. And so on, was it Saturday?
No, it was Monday.
Oh, on Monday, because we had the day off. So after Rice got her ears pierced, we went on an adventure to look for the bridge in the park. And we couldn't find it. We were out there walking for like 2 hours, and we couldn't find it.
I actually think it was an hour and a half. I think that's what my husband said.
It was a long time.
It was a long time, and we were both wearing our rain boots.
Because it was really muddy.
It was really muddy. And I don't know where these extra ghosts are, because...
I mean, the ones keep popping out of the ceiling.
No, I got all of those.
Are you sure? Because more came back.
I think I got them all. I just don't want to have to do this every time. But I think I'm...
Darn, I was hoping that was the last one.
I was hoping so too. That one did not show up every time I walked this thing. This round.
That's why I kind of think it's just random. Like,
but didn't we clear out some of the other corridors?
I don't remember clearing out the other corridors.
Oh, maybe we didn't. No. Oh.
Because the other ones were all just rooms.
I thought the blue meant that they were cleared out.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
But the lights should still come on.
Yeah, they probably should. Maybe it's one of those things where, like, after we do all the rooms on this floor, then maybe...
Maybe. I've been wasting tons of time here.
Well, you can at least get those ghosts, if this is what we're going to try to do.
No, we should continue. It's a waste of time. I'm sorry, everybody.
Anyway, so this
Such
park...
a waste of time. And it's actually your turn.
The park near her house is really big. And I actually discovered that there's another entrance to the park. Oh gosh, we're going down to the basement? This is spooky.
It's the only way we can go. We have to. It has to be this way.
But... Okay, it's locked. Yeah, I don't think we have any keys. Okay, well that's alright. We don't need a key.
Maybe we can turn the generator on.
That'd be cool. And then all the lights will be on. Alright, I think that's okay. That sounds suspicious. That might just be because it's dusty. I will keep. Oh, you know what? What? Wait, hang on. But as I said, okay, there's another location to enter the park, and I'm hoping, like, there's a whole half of the park we didn't know existed at the time. Yeah. So I'm hoping that we were walking for so long. I'm hoping that we can find the bridge up there. So over the weekend I'm going to find the bridge. I didn't want that button.
I didn't tell you about one of my worst days driving to work.
Oh yeah.
So, I got on the highway. You know, normal day.
Have you been riding the
The train?
Yeah.
The metro?
Yeah.
I didn't last week, but I was planning on doing it tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, so one day I was driving to work. I got on the highway, and as soon as I get on the highway, I'm like, "What is that smell?"
Oh no.
And I'm like,
"Is it your car?"
I'm like, "Is something wrong with my car?" And then I'm like, and then I looked around me. I'm like, "You know what? I bet it's this garbage truck in front of me."
Probably.
So yeah, so I saw this garbage truck. And I'm like, I'll just pass it. It'll be fine. So I passed the garbage truck. And you know what I saw? I saw 5 more garbage trucks.
Oh, man.
And they all stunk, and they were all driving so fast. They were so the speed limit is like 55 at this, at this location. And so usually I drive like low 60s, but that's what the trucks were driving. They might have even been driving 65. But I'm like, I have to pass these because even if I slow down, then I'll still be downwind of all this garbage.
Right.
So I ended up driving. I was driving like at least 70. I was going way over the speed limit, and I'm like, I really hope a cop does not come up out of nowhere and be like, "Do you know how fast you were going?" Yeah. Because it smelled so bad. And it was either 5 or 6 of them, and it took me a few miles to pass them all.
That really sucks.
Because they weren't all super close together. Like from that first one I saw to the one at the front, they're separated by a while.
Yeah.
It was like the worst commute ever. I'm like, this smells so bad. And then I had another couple days where I hit traffic going home. The one day was really bad. It took me like an hour and 10 minutes to get home, which usually takes me half an hour.
That's really long.
Yeah, it's because it was that day. So some lady at work retired, and so we're like, oh, well, let's have a little happy hour for her.
See.
So I stayed late for a happy hour, and then there was a car accident too. So that's why it was like extra terrible.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I should have taken a train today because this is ridiculous.
Yeah. So a ghost had showed up, but then he vanished. So
I know, I saw it.
I don't know where he went.
I don't know either. Yeah, that day was so bad. I forgot about it, but I made a little note for myself. So I could share it with you.
Yeah.
And everyone who's watching. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna just leave, I suppose.
I think this is the only place we can go, though.
I know, but nothing seems to be working.
Well, I had a question for everyone. So, as a lot of you know, I've been watching or listening to tons of podcasts. And there's one from the blog, The Twins That Travel. And so on their Instagram, they post questions for the week. And so one of the questions, and I kind of want to hear what other people have to say, is who was your cartoon animal crush? And it was funny listening to them talk about it on their podcast because they're like, we got a lot of Simbas and a lot of Robin Hoods. And my first thought was Simba. And my first thought was
Robin Hood.
And my first thought was Kid Simba. And so the two girls, they're like, oh, a lot of people said Simba, and they were talking like the adult Simba, because they're like, yeah, because if you pick the young Simba, it's like you're a pedophile. And I was like, no, I was just thinking of like me as a young girl. I liked Simba.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny because I was just like, no, I wasn't being creepy.
But I thought it was a good question. So if anyone wants to throw out their cartoon animal crush, go for it. Cookie had already told me she always liked Robin Hood.
I always like Robin Hood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think though of
He's a
like
good pick.
other candidates.
I mean, there's got to be a whole bunch of them.
I feel
right?
like
I don't know why I can't think of others though.
this might sound weird, but I feel like for a lot of the movies, the girl animal is like a much better catch.
Argus said Roxanne.
Okay,
That's a good one.
See, I think
From the Goofy movie.
See, I think if I was a guy, I would totally say like Vixie from
Vixie's very pretty.
from Fox and the Hound. But like somehow, you know, Todd is just so inept. Like, who would ever pick Todd? But I have a thing for foxes, clearly.
Kitten says Roxanne's a big one. Natasha Batali from Rocky and Bullwinkle's another. Who's Natasha?
I'm sure if you saw a picture, you would recognize her.
Probably.
She
Yeah, I'm
wasn't.
trying to
I don't
think-
think she was a villain.
I know-
But was she like the villain's assistant or something?
Maybe. I know I have had so many cartoon crushes. I just can't think
I feel like most of my cartoon
they are.
crushes are
people?
Yeah, they're human.
Because I know I loved Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he's like the perfect person.
I mean, also a lot of the Final Fantasy characters are pretty good looking.
But
Like
they've
Squall or Cloud.
but they've got some serious like mental issues. No,
you just have to
no.
look past that. Doesn't
no,
matter.
none of those people for me.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of animals.
Maybe I just have to do more examining things in this room.
I should just pull up a list of Disney movies.
I mean, there's always like Thomas O'Malley, but it's like no, not Thomas O'Malley.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
no.
pick him.
I guess from How to Train Your Dragon, I mean, there's Hiccup, but, you know, I never liked Hiccup.
No.
Oh, but he's a human.
Yeah.
I guess I
There's
like
Toothless.
Toothless. Yeah, I don't know why I struggle.
I know, I'm struggling too. And the thing is, like,
Thinking of any.
we watch a lot of animated movies, so you would
We
think
used to watch so many animated
you'd
movies.
think this wouldn't be an issue for us.
Oh, you know who's a good one? Dodger from Oliver and Company.
I had thought about that as one of my.
Oh, did you? From the beginning?
Yeah, from the beginning.
that's pretty good.
My first thought was obviously Robin Hood. My second thought was Dodger, but Dodger's like too cool. You know, I'm not.
He is a little too cool.
I'm not a cool person. I know that. Definitely Dodger's like too cool.
Oh, there's also Tramp from Lady and the Tramp.
I had thought about him too.
Really?
but He's also too cool. Okay,
See, so you thought of a whole bunch of them.
Well, yeah, but I didn't speak all my thoughts, and I should have.
Yeah, but I thought that was a fun conversation starter. They also had one of their questions was like worst travel stories, and some of them like sounded absolutely terrible, like having to go to the bathroom in a crowded bus van type thing.
Yeah.
You know, not good. But yeah, I thought the cartoon one was good.
Yeah.
I think we have to go back and find that ghost.
Well, I think
It's the only way we can go.
I agree, but he's not in that room. I think he moved.
And I've killed that one before.
I know you have, and I like have already forgotten how to kill the ghosts. Okay, maybe here I'll go back down.
Okay.
But I don't know where that ghost went.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
So I know he showed up when I
Mario.
Did you try
Took the
doing
table.
anything with that generator thing?
did.
Maybe we have to try it again.
Maybe. Mics.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Also, I finished watching Star Trek Discovery season 2 because I've been watching that for a while.
I've been watching the new season of The Good Place. It's live now, so new episode tomorrow. But we watch it on like the weekend after because we don't have that channel. So maybe we do. We just like watching it on Hulu anyways.
I don't know. It's not here.
But it has to be.
It's not. I don't know where he went. if they change rooms.
Not here.
Oh, Wayfish says Kovu and Kiara. Yeah, Kovu was like the bad boy trying to be good. Yeah, I love that movie. I love playing
It's really good.
You know, the game. We used to play it at Wakefish's house. We used to, you know, the scene where there's fire everywhere. We threw a whole bunch of stuffed animals everywhere, and that was our fire.
How did you even get these guys?
You have to hit them with the light first.
I did, but
You have to aim up,
I see. Oops, I pushed the wrong button.
and then you vacuum.
Gotcha.
Wayfish says, oh, I need to catch up season 3 of The Good Place. Yeah, season 4 is out now. Or it's coming out. I think season 3 is on Netflix, though.
Yeah, it is on Netflix.
And Wayfish remembers that game. So,
Yeah, we used to play that a lot.
yeah. So Wayfish had a bunk bed. And so at the end, when Kiara jumps up onto the rock, that was our...
I feel like people probably don't know this scene as well as we know it.
Well, it's because we reenacted it so many times.
I know.
And Wayfish also remembers doing the Long Live the King on the
That
slide.
was my favorite.
That was amazing. Because, because one of us would climb up the slide, and then one of us would be at the top and, you know...
And say long
do the
live
whole-
the king.
Yeah. It was great. Great game. But that leads me to think that we probably didn't have great imaginations.
No, I've also thought that.
Because we just reenacted everything. We didn't come up with any unique ideas.
You already fought a ghost in here. That is true.
Yeah. Even the, we played another game where we were pretending we were saving Littlefoot's grandfather. Yeah. And
I love that one.
So one of us pretended to be sick. And so the rest of us would be like, oh, don't worry, we'll get you those tree stars.
Because that's the way the fourth...
Was it the fourth one?
I believe it was the fourth one, where there's like the girl long neck
Yeah.
kid too.
Yeah, so the grandpa is sick. And so...
This is it! This is him!
No, it's not. That one was always there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Darn it.
Yeah, Wayfish says Land Before Time 4. The medicine flower was Pringles.
Yes. So we would go get Pringles from the basement, because that's where our grandma stored them.
Yeah, they were the sour cream and onion Pringles.
Oh, they're the best. Still to this day, they're my favorite.
Really?
Yeah. What do you like?
I don't know. Maybe the pizza ones. Or the barbecue.
Nah, sour cream and onion. You know, one time when I was in college, I bought myself some sour cream and onion
Did you?
Pringles. And then the thing is,
Actually, try that door. The one that's like sparkling.
the container... Did that
That's
happen
weird.
before?
I never tried that door.
The container of Pringles said bursting with flavor. So I had grabbed a stack and I ate them all and I was like, I think I'm done. And then it said bursting with flavor. I was like, you know what? This was bursting with flavor. So then I took another stack and it was really good.
I thought you were going to say, so I ate the whole thing.
Did you come in here?
I did.
Okay. You did everything we can? Okay.
Try that door, though.
Okay. Just like to vacuum it, to analyze it.
I thought maybe it would, because like there was one time the door just kind of opened for us, but it's not
it
ready
attacked
yet.
us, yeah. Alright, well, it is past 8.
I know, but we started late.
I know, we did start late.
We started
today.
at 6:15, so I thought we could go to 8:15.
Oh. Darn it, whatever, it's too slow.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this part.
I don't either, but I was thinking maybe what we'll do is, you know, we'll save, we'll come back next week, and...
Oh, so you want to be done?
Well, yeah, because then we can figure out where we're supposed to go next, or what we're supposed to... Because we're kind of stuck at the moment.
Okay.
But...
Wayfish says, I thought you were going to say that you started eating the Pringles and then had the impulse to hide behind the couch.
No, it's just the bursting with flavor. It convinced me to eat more. It works, you know, they're branding, and it was good.
I'll also see you guys. See ya.
Bye. Yeah.
So we will play this again next week,
Yep.
it being still Halloween season.
Yes.
And we'll figure out where we need to go.
Yeah, and hopefully in the meantime, we will post a picture of us beating Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes, that would be the dream.
Yes. Yeah. So you guys all have a great week, too.
Yep. And have a nice weekend.
Yeah, thank you all for watching.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.